Trey. And you know this, man. How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome you back and welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremayne Perry podcast. I am your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other folks call me Tremayne. It don't matter what you call me as long as you're calling me. Who am I? Four Belt Trey. And you know this, man. Back on the podcast, running it back, doing the thing in the kitchen, chefing it up for another cooking episode. But before I continue, if you haven't done it already, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, YouTube library. There's like 700 some videos out there. Like them, comment on them, share them with your friends. And don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Now let's begin. Yeet. Running it back, guys. Since yesterday, my YouTube live faded away and classified itself as obsolete. I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday, today. But it's going to be easier. So, for those of you who don't know, I cook breakfast pancake pizza. That's what I'm cooking. Breakfast pancake pizza. What up, Mock Dog? How you doing? Yeet, my brother. Cold Slayer, I see you too. What up? Jay Hall in the house. Tina, my sister from another mister. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven. 450. About 450. I'm running it back, guys, since yesterday, that technical. I apologize again about yesterday, by the way. I had no idea y'all couldn't see or hear me for like an hour. I need to start being better at picking up the phone when it rings. How y'all doing today? What you got going on? You see what I got going on? Like I said, it's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna have to do majorly today is scramble the eggs, and yeah, that's the hardest part of this. Look, I still got leftovers wrapped in plastic. That's the last slice from yesterday. It was so good, I don't mind doing it again at all. I still got chopped up turkey bacon still. I still got my green onions, the little bit of cake batter, pancake batter I'm gonna use. This should be easy peasy. Let me go ahead and start my eyes, get them warmed up. And I remember the recipe because I just did it less than 24 hours ago, so I don't have to refer to my resources like I did yesterday. Quick cut, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi, my dog. Hi to everyone in the chat. Hi, Tina. Yeah, you guys know we a family around here. You know how we do. Y'all are like my brothers and sisters, cousins and uncles and aunts and stuff. Y'all talk to me more than my real life family. Y'all know that? My YouTube community, my YouTube family, the Perry Party, as Mo would so eloquently call it, communicate and keep up with me more than my real life blood family, which says a lot. Actions speak louder than words, and y'all actions scream 1,000 decibels every time. As always, here, let me bring you over here. Hopefully, I don't have another issue. Everything's on the up and up, right? I'm good. Matter of fact, this thumbs up should be an indication to hit the thumbs up down there if you haven't already. Y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, everything on the up and up. Sweet. All right. I'll bring it over here a little bit more. What's going on here? I'm going to cook my eggs in this back skillet. I'm going to use this front cast iron skillet to cook my pancake like I did yesterday. And that's going to require 2 tablespoons of butter. Go ahead and melt it now so it's already getting going. This should be way quicker and easier than yesterday. Because again, half the stuff's already prepped. I guess I can scramble my egg over here so you can see it. I'm not trying to touch that camera very much because I don't want another episode. Oh yeah, I got a great cheese though, dang it. I think I'm gonna just slice the cheese because that grating cheese is for the birds, bro. It comes out a lot better. What should I do? Should I grate it? Yeah, I guess I'll grate it. And again, I'm using 3 different types of cheeses: cheddar, pepper jack, parmesan. I gotta get a better cheese grater, y'all. Once I get paid, I'm gonna get one. Thought I wasn't gonna need my cutting board today. I was mistaken. Hell, I'm still waiting on the oven to preheat anyway. You good, sound good, Trey. Thank you for confirming that. I appreciate y'all. I don't like that comment he says, so I'm gonna kick him out of the chat because he's saying the N word without saying the N word. Wash my hands again, just for why not sake. Can never clean your hands enough, you know. All right, get the grating some cheese. Cold Slayer, remember we were saying it was gonna be a whole 20, 30-minute episode of me just sitting here grating cheese? I think we might have jinxed it, bro. This is the second day in a row I had to sit here and grate cheese. Deja vu. And I can't help but think of somebody who said, well, deja vu means you're on the right path to something. That means you're on the right path if you're getting deja vu. Right path to what? That's what I said. I still say that to this day. Right path to what? Like I said, I ain't measuring nothing. Eyeballing it. Winging it. I'm definitely going to use the Tex-Mex seasoning on my eggs again because that was fire. I'm definitely going to change it up again. I'm going to alter the recipe today because I'm going to put maple syrup before I put the cheese. Remember yesterday I went straight to putting cheese on the pancake, then put the toppings? I'm putting another layer of maple syrup up there this time. It's going to be fire. If it was a 9 yesterday, it's going to be a 10 today. Promise you. This is the hardest part right here, grating the daggone cheese with a lemon zester. But it is what it is. Was what it was. Gonna be what it's gonna be. And yesterday when I ate my leftovers after I got done with my live watching Raw on camera, I put grated Parmesan on it as well. So that bad boy was so freaking good. I wish y'all could try some of this when I make it every time. And I gotta go to work in a couple hours. Go wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. I know, oh, I know, don't be cruel. 'Cause girl, you need to change your attitude. I know, oh, I don't make crow. That's what's playing in the background. Y'all can't hear it because I want to have to edit it out for copyright reasons. Even my doctor this morning was like, "You been eating good? How you been eating?" Cause I had my yearly. Like, yeah, man, I've been cooking on camera, making my own stuff from scratch at home. Yeah, I can't wait to get a better cheese grater because this is for the birds. It's doing the thing, it's serving its purpose, but man, oh yeah, Cold Slayer. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon in and put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancake. I'm shook it. I'm always shook it, bro. I almost put that on my hat, on the back side of the hat. Had the front say Trey, and then the back say I'm shook it. So don't be surprised if that happens one day. I don't be cruel. Girl, you need to change your attitude. I know, oh, I know. I don't be cruel. I'm almost done with the grating of the cheese portion of the stream. It's like I've been doing it forever. Alright, scramble this egg. Need another bowl since I used my only one I had out up. I'm gonna use 2 eggs was a kind of a lot yesterday. I think I'm only gonna use 1 egg this time because it was too many toppings yesterday, I feel like. So 1 egg only. No shell, no shell, no shell. I think that's no shell. I can't tell because I got my swag glasses on. Yeah, that's not. Is that shell? I can't tell. When in doubt, take it out. Look, that might be a piece of shell. Some of it like cheese. I don't think that was shell at all. Who we got in here? Jelly Bean, what up? How you doing? I'm making breakfast pancake pizza. That is what I'm making. Since yesterday's live stream was rudely interrupted and they were looking at a black screen for an hour and didn't get to see what I did, I decided to run it back and do it again today. Plus, it was that good that I'm gonna make it again because it was that freaking good. It's got turkey bacon on it. It's gonna have egg. It's gonna have pepper jack, parmesan, and cheddar cheese, maple syrup, green onions, all on a pancake crust. That is what's going on here. Let me bring you over here so you can see me scramble my egg. Turn the eye up a little bit so I can cook quicker yesterday. Oh, I see the thing I had out. Durkadur. I'm just as scatterbrained as ever. hope that's got to be enough. Because yesterday, remember, it was too thick. My pancake was too thick. That's like half the amount that I used yesterday. So it should be perfect with the crust. It might be a thin crust this time instead of a deep dish like it was yesterday, which was really good. I'm not knocking it at all. Oven preheated. Let me give it some more time. It's got to have to sit in there for a total of what, 15 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. Really, more like 9 minutes. 6 minutes for the pancake itself, and then another 3 minutes for the toppings once I add that to it. That's just me melting butter for the pancake on very, very low heat. Oh, my Tex-Mex. I almost forgot. Key ingredient. My homemade Tex-Mex sauce that I'm mixing in. I'm going to measure it out with my measuring spoon. We'll say a quarter of a teaspoon of that I'm adding to my scrambled egg mix, which is a little bit of black pepper, paprika. I'll share the recipe if y'all insist, but it is really good. This Tex-Mex mix that I made. I found it in the Marlboro cookbook I got. Give me a spatula ready so I can get this thing going. All right, it's good enough. It's hot enough. Maybe another minute. Who else in the chat? I go by Juicebox. My pronouns what day it was. Oh, what up, Juice? How you doing? Oh no. What? I missed a lot of chat. Oh, I stopped right there to be exact. When Tina said I sound good and Cold Slayer confirmed everything's on the up and up with my stream too. You should describe cooking your meal like a wrestling announcer. Here comes the pain. Ah, thank you for that suggestion. I've always wondered how I can incorporate wrestling into this. That's why I wear a big championship belt while I cook. That's why I got the Yeet glasses on, the swag glasses. The entire stream just grating cheese. Yeah, exactly. Hey, 1 point. Thanks for the gift. I appreciate that. He scared all the Ninja Turtles away. Super Shredder. I like that too. I like to walk through a parking wearing a hat like that. A parking garage wearing a hat like that. I might do that, Curbzilla. Walk through a parking garage wearing this hat just to see the reactions. I live for the moment. I live for the pop. Tina. No troll, no drama. Just hit the like and the sub. And for you new people, hit the like and the sub. Let them know, Tina, that's what it do. Tina, my sister, you always got my back, and I appreciate you. Round again without trying. All right, let's scramble these eggs. Notice I pulled it off the eye because scrambled eggs, it don't take long for them to cook. Like they're already halfway done that quick. Because they're gonna cook again even longer and once I put them in the oven on top of that pizza. Y'all can see, right? For the most part. Yeah, y'all missed it yesterday, man. I'm like, dang, they missed the whole session. They missed the whole shebang. I still think that happened when I dropped the phone. When the tripod fell, I think that's when it all happened. I think that's when the problem started. And again, I apologize for yesterday, guys. Hopefully this makes up for that lost time. And thank you for sticking it out and bearing with me during that whole process. You guys mean a lot to me. And like I said, that's pretty much good enough right there. I mean, I like my eggs a little extra done because it is egg after all. So maybe a few more seconds and then I'll start the next process. Yeah, one egg is a plenty because it's only a 9-inch pizza. I did 2 eggs yesterday. The recipe, one of the recipes I was looking at online, I think they said they did 4 eggs. I can only imagine 4 eggs. You'd have to have a pizza that's like a extra large size for that to be enough. Like, I cut my eye off. I'm gonna add my leftover pancake dough to that buttered pan, like so. I feel like this was gonna be way better than yesterday. I got a really good feeling about this, guys. I'm very confident because yesterday was incredible. And if I learn from my mistakes and I'm making the crust not as thick, adding extra maple syrup, I'm just saying. I am just saying. It's about to be fire. I should have made some tater tots, but it's alright. I cut up some fruit in there I can eat with it. I'm weird. I used to be weird. I was a picky eater growing up. And in order for me to eat anything, whether it was a burger or a pizza or anything, I'd have to have a side to go with. Like, I always had to have fries to go with my burger, or I'd always have to have um, cheese sticks to go with my pizza. You know what I'm saying? Celery to go with my wings. I always have to have something to accompany my meal. All right, so this is going in the oven. 450, 6 minutes, starting now. This is exactly the way I did it yesterday. I'm going to do the same things, changing it up a slight hair. And now I'll just kick it with y'all for a minute while I wait for this to go on. Oh, hold on. No problems. I don't want no issues. We're not having a replay of yesterday. Get thee behind me, Satan. Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. What up? The dead clock makes the cooking show so much better. Always stuck on that time. I mean, I've tried to put a new battery in that thing. I'm gonna get a different clock. I'm gonna get a different one, guys. Again, that's why I'm working 3 jobs so I can do the things I want to do the things I need to do. So yeah, I'll change that out. That's on my list. Just like getting a cheese grater. That's on the list. Have all y'all hit the like button? Only one person watching me? I guess it's early. Everybody's still in school. And I know who that one person at least is. Cold Slayer, I see you. Four minutes. I still can't believe I stepped on that scale today. I saw 171. I'm like, good grief, I ain't never been this heavy. But it's better than it was the other day. The other day was almost 180. And that's when We Fitness told me I was overweight. Hopefully I'm back down to the normal range. Shadow, what it do? How are you? I'm here. Thanks for the kind words on that video you left me on that comment, Shadow. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could be a positive influence on your life, my friend. Did you fix the letter on your hat? Yes, Tina, or Cold Slayer. Yeah, I crazy glued it like Tina said. It won't come off now. Look at that. And the R was starting to come off, so I crazy glued that too. They are not going nowhere. That works better than ironing it on. I should have just glued it up there to begin with. Use some fabric glue next time. Yeah, I'm excited about this pizza. I ain't ate yet today, just like yesterday. Deja vu, man. I ain't had nothing to eat yet. Excited about it. Got 3 different kinds of cheeses I'm gonna put up there. That's a lot of cheese. I ain't gonna lie. Thanks for responding to my comment. No worries. Thanks for leaving the comment, bro. That you saying stuff like that is why I continue to do this thing 7 days a week. Because I know I'm having a good impact on somebody's life out there. And you're just one of, I feel like, many. So I've been told at least. And y'all have a positive impact on mine. That feeling is mutual. We reciprocate each other. You inspire me, I inspire you. That's how we operate around here. In the Perry Partay. Who's that? Hypernova Steve. What up, Hyper? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm cooking breakfast pancake pizza, by the way, Shadow and Steve. Since yesterday's live stream kind of got weird, there was like an hour worth of black darkness. YouTube rendered my YouTube stream obsolete. My live stream faded away and classified itself as obsolete. So I ran it back, doing the same thing I did yesterday today. The Trey game. I like that too. Mo called it the Perry Party. Too bad you can't hear who? Shayla Luna. Oh, your daughter? Hey Trey, I'm loving your chef hat. Thank you, Forrest. I appreciate that. Thank you. I customized it myself. See, what had happened was I made that thumbnail for my cooking lives, and I added the words Trey written in gold on the hat via AI, and I'm like, the AI version of it would be look cool in real life. So I took art and made it into real life, and then I made it into even more art by using it on my creative content. Funny how things work. Shadow, thank you for the gift, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. You already know. Looks great. Thank you for that, Forrest. I appreciate you complimenting it. I'm gonna wear it to work for the first time today. The chefs at the country club are gonna be like, oh, "This dude is wild," and it matches my belt. That's another reason why I went with the gold lettering, because it matches my belt. Because I always bring a belt with me to work at that job. We got 1 minute to go, and then I can add the toppings, throw it in there for another 3 minutes, add some garnish, let it cool for a minute. Chomp. Is it night or day for you? It is day. It is in the afternoon. It is 12:30 in the afternoon here. Mo would say Trey La Luna instead of Chef Shayla Luna. That's a good song. I never heard that song before. I'm about to check that out. Oh, we're in the same time zone then, Shadow. You must be on the East Coast. I'm in North Kakalaki. I've disclosed that many times before on my channel. North Carolina. Oh yeah, didn't see that cool wrestling belt. I worked in a restaurant sometimes. It feels like you're in a wrestling ring. Exactly, especially in what I do. I'm washing dishes. So I'm back there battling dishes and freaking, fighting for my life on that level. Matter of fact, fun fact, I used to wear it at the Starbucks. I worked at Starbucks for 13 years. I would take a belt with me there, like I do at the current job. And one time I was walking into work, a random customer was walking out of the building, and she said, "What? You fight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I battle frappuccinos every day. How you doing?" All right, let's cool. Let's take this thing out. And without missing a beat, I said that to that woman. I was like, "Yeah, I battle frappuccinos every day." So here's what we're working with. After 6 minutes in the oven, it can go. I'm gonna leave it in there for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna leave it in there for 2 more minutes. I feel like it needs a couple more minutes because it was a little bit doughy. Then I'm gonna add the toppings. Let it cook. Let it cook while I cook. I'm like night in the middle of the east and north. 10:30 at night where you're at, Cold Slayer. Time zones be crazy. You're in Jersey. Jelly, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not even trying to be weird. I'm not trying to be rude. I could tell you were in Jersey just by your accent, which I love it. I probably got a southern accent compared to your accent. But you didn't even have to tell me you were from Jersey because I could hear it in your voice. 10:30. Oh, it's 10:30 in the morning where you're at. Okay, that's not big of a gap. That's not that big of a difference. I thought, well, Canada. You're in Canada, so yeah, I guess that's right. Same dishes and prep, hard work, but I suppose support my kids with that job. Hey, washing dishes pays my rent. Washing dishes sure does take care of my car note every month, so I'm gonna keep on with it till I can get something better. You laughing because of that? I'm just saying. I don't mean no harm by that comment, Joe. You know that, but I could tell by your accent exactly you were from Jersey. I don't know what part, but I could tell. I could tell. What up, Edge Car? How you doing? I have a new favorite wrestler. Who's your favorite wrestler? Yeah, everyone says that, Trey. They all say it grew on them. Oh, I loved it off the top. The day one when I first saw your live, I was like, yeah, I like her. Her accent is on point. AJ Styles. Okay. You like AJ Styles even though he's retiring? You got to find a different new favorite wrestler. I still like John Cena, but now, you know me, I like R-Truth. I'm in South Jersey, 5 minutes from Philly. Yo, Jelly, my family on my mom's side, They live in Southwest Philly. You know the part of Philadelphia where the Fresh Prince mom sent him from to go to Bel Air? They're from that part of Philly, Southwest Philly. I've been there a handful of times in my life. I couldn't live there. I'm glad I came here to North Carolina when I was a kid. Please leave Trey a thumbs up. Thank you, Forrest, for telling them to do that. I appreciate that. Did you see Triple A PPP in May? We'll have. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. I gotta do the next part of the process. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Well, I want to flip it, but that's gonna be tough because it's like cooked in the oven. That's an issue I found yesterday too. It stuck to the bottom of the pan because I didn't do it on stovetop. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if I can fix that problem real quick. Give me another rubber spatula. I can't believe I just grabbed that with my bare hands. Yeah, I do know how I released it quick too, right? Like I didn't do this yesterday to try to make it easier when it was complete. Because you know how a pancake is real tender. What to do? Because I don't want to destroy it. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna just add my toppings. Oh wait. Pause. Time out. This is the part I was talking about. I'm gonna throw some more syrup up there before I add my toppings. Now she gonna be fire. She was fire yesterday. That added maple syrup before this is gonna set it off completely. Promise you. Trying to add the big chunks to the lower part. Because I ain't grate all that cheese completely. Because that cheese grater sucks. It's more of a lemon zester than a cheese grater, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I can't believe this is the 10th time I've cooked on camera. I was checking it out when I was doing the description for the video. This makes 10 times, 10 weeks that I've cooked on camera consecutively, back to back to back. And I'll say it before, I'll say it again because I can. It's my YouTube channel and I can say this if I want to. And they got me back there washing dishes every day, and I can do this in the kitchen. Shame. But it is what it is. My turkey bacon I got left over from yesterday. I hope one of them see that too. I hope one of them see this video and be like, dang, he can throw down in the kitchen. Everything happens for a reason though. I'm probably better off washing dishes and having the headache of cooking there anyway. I'd rather cook at home anyway. Personally, I'd rather be here doing it than in a high speed, fast paced, stressed out environment, you know? Here I can take my time. I ain't gotta cater to somebody's needs. It's just my own. I make it the way I want it, not how somebody else tells me to make it, you know? I still like to bring up that fact that I'm washing dishes instead of when I can do this in the kitchen, when I can cook my butt off. And the things I don't know how to cook, I can learn quick. Because I've been cooking for all my, like, dang, how many years? I started when I was 14. 30 years. Wow. I've been cooking for 30 years, bro. 30 years experience of cooking. I think it shows at this point. I'm going to throw some leftover cheese on top. The neighbor's dog, you can't hear it, but they're a little ankle biter. You can hear it going, yip, 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 yip. They keep that dumb dog outside. The same neighbors that be messing with my cable wire, by the way. That's why I don't like their dog. And your little dog, too. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too. I'm going to go one step above again. And I'm trying to empty out my fridge before this stuff expires. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of that up there during this part too, just to even it out a little bit. Not much, because I'm gonna sprinkle more after it's done. All right, now I'm gonna put it back in the oven for. I'm gonna go 4 minutes this time, just so that pancake, and that's what it looks like before I put it in the oven. By the way, all the toppings before I melt it, blend it together. 4 minutes going now. I'm gonna set it this off here since this is the last leg. Yeah, I gotta get a new clock. That thing been wrong for years. Wait, where'd I leave off at on the chart? Right there, as a matter of fact. When you said age car, did you see AAA in May will have mass versus mass between Americano and Americano? Yeah, I heard about that age car. Thank you. I love your energy. And I love your energy too, Jelly. Me and you gonna get along just fine. I'm glad C Powell introduced us to each other in his live chat that day. I done met so many cool people doing this YouTube thing I wouldn't have met if I hadn't started. So again, everything happens for a reason. I'm blessed to have everybody in my life. Randy Orton. Okay, I could dig that, Shadow. If you don't like AJ Styles, you like Randy Orton. Good pick. Dang, my stomach hurts. Why your stomach hurt? What up, Laced? How you doing? I'm from South Jersey too, but live in Philadelphia now. Okay, Nenad. Khaled, my brother from another mother. How you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Okay, I've been there a few times. What's good, Khaled? Florida warm and breezy here at 12:35 p.m. It's actually nice outside here in North Carolina as well. Matter of fact, the temperature is I think it's like 75, but I'm gonna confirm that right now. 82. It's going up since I got home. It's 82. It's supposed to be 90 degrees here sometime this week. I don't know if it's today or later. Good morning, brother. Trey would be a good WWE catering. Hey, hire me just so I can meet the wrestlers. I will cook for them all day long. Hey, my brother. And in different Jersey, South Jersey, what area? Hey, Coldslayer, Khaled. I made pancakes box for my daughter this morning and burnt almost every single one of them. No! I was going to buy the box pre-made pancake mix, but I'm like, look, I already got flour at the house. I already got baking soda, baking powder, all the stuff. Because remember, I baked those apple cinnamon muffins on camera. Then I did the strawberry cobbler. All that required those ingredients. So I already had the stuff. I'm figuring I might as well save some money and make it from scratch. Be a first time for that too. Pancakes ain't easy for me, bro. It really ain't easy. They say it is, unless you're making those like small pancakes where you can flip them easy. That's easy. But if you're making one the size I'm making, it's kind of complicated. Trey needs wait, Calvin said Trey needs to work at NAC Catering and feed Blake Monroe all his cooking. Yes, hire me. I'm down. I told you, Khaled. That's why I'm in here cooking right now. I'm learning all these recipes, trying to perfect them. So when I cook for Blake Monroe in real life, when we're married in real life, I can cook us some good meals. Because her Blakey bites, when she's trying new stuff, is hilarious. Her facial features are just funny. The faces she makes when she tries stuff like that hot dog that day, or the flaming hot Cheetos, or that burger she said was Stone Cold, and then they play Stone Cold theme song. Anyway, Khaled, I know you like when I say it this way, so I'm gonna say it one time for the one time. Blake Monroe is my wife. Anyway, what was I at? Jelly, have you ever been to Cozy Lake, New Jersey? It's beautiful there. That sounds beautiful. I fell asleep last night watching Raw this morning. Hey, Raw was pretty good, Tina. I still only gave it an 8.5 though. No force, never heard of it before. Trey, have a wonderful rest of your day. Chatters, take care, be safe, be blessed. Thank you, Forrest, for stopping by. Nice to meet you. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon. You too, Forrest. I wondered how I met you, but I'm really glad I did. I wondered how I met you, but I'm really glad I did. Yeah, me too. It was cold. It was C-Pow, Jelly Bean. Me, you. I think Midas was in the chat at that time. It was a handful of people watching him, and I was one of them. Because I remember I timed somebody out or I blocked somebody. I thought they were saying something rude to Pal. He's like, no, he was just joking. And I had to undo it. All right, let's see what this pizza looks like. Oh, look at there, look at there. I'll catch up on chat in a second. Let me put the finishing touches on this thing. Let me zoom in for you. Because I ain't trying to have no episode like yesterday. None but good streams today. Let me put them eggs up. I see that in the background. So like I said, this tastes like a McGriddle from McDonald's, but 1,000 times better. I'm going to garnish it with these green onions I got left over from yesterday. And then I'm going to let it... It's still really, really hot. It needs to sit for like at least a couple minutes before I try to cut it or eat it. Because yesterday I bit into it when it was hot. I'm glad that I wasn't on camera during that time. Because, man, that thing was so hot. I burned all my taste buds that day. But like I always say, how do you get new taste buds if you don't destroy your ones you got? While that does this thing, I'm going to kick it with y'all and catch up on this chat. Weather looks nice there compared to here. Yeah, Cold Slayer, you sent me that video. I was like, good grief, that's like the frozen tundra. Look like that. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I forget what planet that was. I don't know if it was Hoth or what, but the ice planet on Star Wars. That's what that looked like when you sent it to me, bro. I was like, it looked like something from Star Wars where you got them stormtroopers out there in the snow. Scratch is the best. Yeah, I agree. Scratch pancakes is the best. Scratch anything. Anything you make from scratch is gonna be better than store bought or restaurant bought. Look, my name. What's your name now, bro? Shadow Randy Orton fan. Okay, I see you, Shadow. Said, hey champ, what up, LJ? How you doing? You've got positive energy. Any restaurant will be blessed to have such a wonderful chef. Thank you, Forrest. That means a lot. That's why I worked 16 years at one restaurant. I repeat, longer than most of my YouTube viewers have been alive. 1-6, a decade and 6 years in one restaurant. That was my first job ever. I started working there when I was 14. I was a busboy. Worked my way from being a busboy to a dishwasher, from a dishwasher to a fry cook, from a fry cook to a grill cook, all the way up to being a manager. Toward the end of my career, at that part of my story, my book of life or whatever, they featured my entree, my own personal creation on their menu every single Wednesday. I call it chicken a la Trey. I made it for the crew one day. They loved it, went crazy for it. One of the regulars came in, wanted to try. I made it for them, fell in love with it, liked it a lot. So they insisted on adding it to the menu every single Wednesday moving forward. For years, every Wednesday, I didn't cook it per se, but it was my idea, my creation. Chicken a la Trey was on that menu, and it was spelled out on the menu board every week. I might make that here on camera, but chicken a la Trey takes a lot. If you think I'm cooking for a long time now, that's like a 3-4 hour adventure because I got to chop all the peppers, chop all the garlic, onions, make the sauce from scratch. The only thing I don't make from scratch is the noodles. I get them store bought. I forget the brand. Mueller, I think it is. Muller. That's my brand. I always use their noodles. But yeah, chicken a la Trey. It's like chicken Alfredo, but it's got a lot more going on because it's a garlic Parmesan cream sauce. Excuse me. It's got tricolor pepper, so it's green bell pepper, red bell pepper, orange bell pepper. Sometimes I use yellow bell pepper just to give it extra color. Mushrooms, grilled chicken, sauteed on a bed of fettuccine or penny pasta. I like penny pasta as well. Garnished with Parmesan cheese sauce and more green onions. Like I love green onions. Y'all seen me. I love green onions. Anyway, I'm up here blabbing. What are we talking about in this chat? Yo, you ready for WrestleMania? Hey, I'm especially after seeing the Demon Finn Balor's coming back this weekend. I'm definitely ready. I was already hooked and ready when they said Obafemi versus Brock. Which, by the way, Obafemi's gonna decimate Brock Lesnar. I can't stress that enough. This Saturday to start WrestleMania weekend, Obafemi. I hope he put Brock Lesnar in the hospital. Give that bully what he deserves. Anyway. Thank you, definitely. Oh yeah, I remember now. You have a good memory. Macho Man glasses. Oh yeah, dig it, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, dig it. Since you want to say Macho Man glasses. Hey Jelly, thank you for the sparkles. You know I'm gonna return that favor, right? You know next time I'm in your live chat, I'm gonna send that back, right? Dang, I'll be rhyming without trying. How am I doing this? Now that everyone knows who I am. Yeah, of course, Shadow. I knew who you were before that, for sure. Did you like Jesse Ventura in wrestling? Yeah, he was cool. Trey, you can ask anyone. I'm sub to. I usually don't stay very long. In many people's streams, I'll leave and come back multiple times, but I haven't left yet. Oh, it's all good. I always tell my viewers, real life is more important than YouTube or my channel. I'd rather you take care of your business, whether it's school or work. Some people got kids. Some people have husbands, wives, whatever. Take care of your real life situations and relationships. I'll be here. I'm gonna do my thing regardless. Like even I tell myself that a lot too because I don't have like boundaries per se. Like I don't what's the word? I don't know how to separate work from real life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have. I go trying to figure out how to word this. I care more for others than I do for myself. I'll go out of my way for an employer for so to speak. Like let's say for example, I'll go out of my way for an employer even if it's at my detriment. If it's something I don't want to do or I don't feel like doing or I don't feel comfortable doing, I'll do it anyway just to set a good example or have a good impression on my boss or my coworkers or whatever. I've always been that way. Like that time when I was on vacation, the only thing I had planned for that week off was I was going to go to Smithfield, get me a Checkers burger because that's the closest Checkers in Smithfield, and I love that Champ Burgers. They called me at the job, Starbucks at the time. Oh, such and such called out, blah, blah, blah. I know you're on vacation, but can you come in and work? The average person would have said, nope, I'm on my vacation, leave me alone. Me, oh yeah, I'll go to work. So I was halfway to Smithfield, turned around, went to work on my week off. They didn't say thank you, they didn't say appreciate it. And you see how they did me. They treated me wrongly, terminated me because I cared more about my dying mother than their stupid job. That's the thanks I get for all the blood, sweat, tears, sacrifices. I told them that too when they served me the separation papers. This is the thanks I get for all the blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice I gave y'all 13 years. Knowing my situation. You knew what was going on in my house. You knew my mom had cancer. You knew she was dying. Still fired up about that. I know I'm not supposed to dwell on things. I know I'm supposed to let things be in the past and move on from them and learn from it. But some things, I'm only human. Wusaki Wasabi. Where'd I leave off at? Jesse Ventura, Vince McMahon commentary was awesome. Yeah, and Gorilla Monsoon. I used to love listening to him commentary as well. Told yes, they were legendary. I hope Finn Balor wins. Me too. And I wish that AAA Mega Championship was on the line against Dom. Yeah, but my Jay, we're getting confused with my name. LOL. I wasn't. I knew who you were. As soon as you jumped into the live chat and said, "I'm here," Shadow. Instantly, I'm like, "Yep, that's my guy." My package is gonna arrive Monday, April 20th. I can't wait. I got a surprise. I just got the notification. I got a surprise for y'all, and they'll be here in less than a week. You think this was a surprise? Wait. I hope. I love your energy. For real, you are such a vibe and inspiration. Thank you, Jelly, and you are as well. I was loving the dynamic of your live. I like the vantage point out your window, us seeing the same thing that you're seeing. Yeah, it's especially on a beautiful day like that when the sun's shining, there's no clouds in the sky, just counting cars. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, which Finn Balor style do you like the best? His regular one or his demon? Of course, the demon, bro. That's what I grew up. I watched him on NXT for years when he was battling Kevin Owens and who else did he fight when he had that demon get up? But anyway, yeah, that version of Finn Balor, they should have been brought it back. I love it. War paint from the tip of his head to the bottom of his feet every time. I love that. It's crazy how Chris. Yeah, I know that's. I was. Somebody said that's a conspiracy. Somebody said that was a setup from the guy that used to be married to woman before Chris Benoit married her. I was looking at. I don't know who sent me the video, but they said it might have been Jay Hall that sent me that video. That said that he set that up to make that look like he did that when really he was getting even with him for taking his wife and giving her a son because his wife said when if he was married to the other guy, she would never have a kid with him. But then she gonna divorce him and go with that Chris Benoit and have a son for him. And he got mad about it, and that's when he set it up to make it look like that. That's the first time I've ever heard that. But you never know. This world's crazy. People do the craziest, most meanest, most horriblest things almost every day. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's true. I'm only gonna be up here for another 5 minutes. By the way, I gotta get ready for work. I'm shook it. I'm shook it all day, every day. Cold Slayer, hearts back at you, bro. Hope you're still feeling better, you and your children. I know you had them colds going through your house. I'm so sorry to hear that, Trey. It's sad. It really is. It's they say they care about their employees and they this and they that, but they lie. It's fabrications. It's falsifications of the truth, bro. That outfit is so sick. Thank you. And this is the shirt, the same restaurant I was talking about I worked 16 years at. That's the restaurant. I'm waiting for somebody who used to work with me there to see my content and be like, is this dude really wearing a Nightdale Seafood shirt all these many years later? That I know the feeling. My son died and they put me on leave of absence and it ran out. So the job fired me after 6 years running a whole store as an assistant manager. No store manager, no experience with 17 employees. People are and they wouldn't want nobody to do that. They wouldn't want nobody to do that to them if they were in that situation. If they were going through a life changing experience like that, they want somebody to be there for them instead of just, you know, instead of being there for them when you need them the most, they're gonna just turn it back on you and do something shady and rude like that. That's mean, horrible, horrible human beings. I still don't see how those people live with themselves. I wouldn't. I would end up quitting my job before I would do something like that to somebody else. That's why I never was a store manager because I could never bring myself to do something like that in that situation. I would end up either quitting, stepping down, something because I could never I couldn't live with myself if I did that to somebody that they didn't want to work to save their life after all they did. After that, they fired. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you, Jelly. Hey, I'm cooking. Matter of fact, I'm about to cut it up. My breakfast pancake pizza. I'm gonna go back to the chat in a second. Okay, I see now. I'm gonna have to. I haven't done this yet, Jelly. You probably have. You know how you can go through YouTube Studio and type in words for YouTube to automatically block. I gotta go through there and type cuss words, slang words, racist words, and everything else now because I'm getting tired of people saying that right there. It got deleted. Anyway, back to my pizza. I ain't got time for this racist for their racism. It's 2026. Rise above it. Be a better person. I'm gonna cut it with a butter knife because I don't want to scratch my cast iron skillet more than I already have. All right, ready? Let me zoom in on it so you can see me cutting this thing open. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on, wait. Maybe I can, without tearing it up. Just trying. Okay, we're making some progress. Because yesterday it stuck to the pan. Today I'm trying to. I want to take it off the pan, really, if I can. I know I said I was gonna leave at the top of the hour, but I'm busy. Yeah, this one's. I knew this was gonna turn out better. The crust ain't as thick. There's extra maple syrup up there to make up for yesterday. All right, let's see. Let me get my stuff together. bring y'all over here because I'm gonna cut it on the cutting board. And now it's almost to the point where I can slide it right out of the pan, which is what I would love to happen if I can. Look at that. Would you look at it? Look at it. Look at it. It smells amazing. I wish y'all could smell this pizza. And now I can cut it with a regular knife because it ain't gonna scratch my pan. I like people's reactions when I said I cooked a breakfast pancake pizza. They're like, that's weird. I said the same thing. But then I thought about it and I'm like, it's almost like a McGriddle from McDonald's, but better. I'm gonna cut smaller slices today since I can cut it on my board. And full disclosure again, you know how I keep it real with y'all. I'm open book. My life is an open book. All you gotta do is ask. Sometimes I'll disclose it when I shouldn't. Got my tetanus shot today. I was due. It's been 10 years. So if I do cut myself, I already got the shot. Because I work at that restaurant washing dishes, and every day I got to wash like 10, 15 sharp knives like this. And I've been having to be extra careful because I ain't had that shot. All right, now the moment of truth. It's time to try this thing on camera in front of you. But you know how I do. For those of you with the benefit of flash photography, all right, bet, let's try it. The slices look better too. Even the slices turned out better, y'all, compared to yesterday. All right, let's see what she's hitting on. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. That instantly went from a 9. At first, I gave it an 8.5. This was yesterday. First taste, 8.5. I drizzled some maple syrup on it. It went up to a 9. Today, if it's not a perfect 10, it's like a 9.5. I don't know about nothing's perfect but God's, so I'm gonna say it's a 9.5. And the green onions are still a great touch. It brings out the flavor of the turkey bacon and the eggs and the Tex-Mex sauce, Tex-Mex seasoning. Because remember, I use Tex-Mex seasoning in my eggs, just like I did yesterday. That bad boy is slapping. Again, good shot of it. One time for the one time. Get a little closer with it for you. This is what y'all missed yesterday when the screen was pitch black for an hour. Y'all missed that. This right here, this pizza right here, fire. If you smell what Chef Trey is cooking, get another slice. Mm, 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 mm. That bad boy is good. And I thought it was too much cheese. Ha! Just the right amount. And it wasn't excessive toppings. Like yesterday, I had too many toppings. I feel like, just like that fire mouth pizza last night. I feel like I put too much. I was doing too much. This is a good ratio. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be a 10, y'all. That second slice kind of up the bar a little bit. I think that's a 10. Let me get a napkin. That's a 10. Who am I joking? It don't break the scale. It could, but it's definitely a 10. And where to leave off at on this chat? My dog. Eat my brother. I see you're back. LOL. Just hiding in here. My eat my dog. How was your day, my friend? What's good, Shadow? Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I might get tacos for dinner on my way home from work if I get off early enough. I love Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. What's good? It's cool. About to head to work soon. Shake my head. Me too, man. I gotta be there in less than 2 hours, bro. Yeah. Get. Hey, by the way, it still isn't showing me in your chat. It's showing you in my chat. Are you talking about my chat? Whose chat you talking about, Shadow? 100, 100, 100, 100. Thank you, Jelly. Really, what's the name? It was Evil Larry at first, but now it's this. Because everybody knew me by Shadow, so I just changed it back. Don't forget the 90s MST. Of course I don't forget that. That's why I got the belt on, brother. Alex, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Are you able to, with this account? If you mean go in your live, yeah. Yeah, and comment. I got kicked out of my first one, then I banned from another one. This is my final account. I don't know how it got hidden. Hey, it might have been my smoking fingers. You know how I get going when them trolls come through. I don't know if I got hidden. I like it. I like it. In the Booker T voice, I like it too. I like it. Breakfast pancake, making breakfast pancake. I take some breakfast and I put it on a pancake. Breakfast pancake, that's what it's gonna make. Breakfast pancake. I can comment, yeah, but I don't know if I got hidden by another mod or something. Maybe so. I love the diversity in this channel. Racism has no room here. Trey's right. It's 2026. Rise above. Exactly, Cold Slayer. What that? What he said. Exactly. I like the diversity here too. That's why I go to the church I go to because it's diverse. It's a melting pot of people. It's not just one race. It's black, white, Asian, Mexican, Chinese. You name it, Korean. You name a race, they go to my church instead of the church I grew up at, where it's just strictly black people, and they want to be all acting weird when somebody of a different race comes in there. Anyway, that's another subject. But I apologize for that happening to you. No worries. Hey man, don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix that when I go to YouTube Studio and type in all those keywords so they don't even come through to begin with. It's been on my list. I just haven't had time. You know how busy I am. 3 jobs, bro. For me to be sitting here with y'all right now is crazy. And then like I said, I went to my physical today. The nurse gonna ask me, "What do you do in your free time?" I'm like, bro, I mentioned earlier how I got 3 jobs. I don't have much free time, bro. But when I do have free time, I cook, play Pokemon Go. What else did I mention that I do in my free time when I do have little free time? I mean, of course, WWE shows, but I just don't know what I mentioned. I definitely brought up Pokemon Go though. My yeet yeet. You don't have to apologize. I just want to be able to talk in your chat, you know. And going back to what this Kobe Bryant pilot person said, don't worry about it. You're not the one eating it. I am. That's why you got hidden from my channel, by the way. Matter of fact, I'm going to hide him. You just deleted the comment. I'm going to hide him. Delete. I feel you. Man, that looks incredible. Thank you, Jelly. It tastes just as good as it looks. I always say it tastes better than it looks. Whenever I cook something, that's my motto. It tastes better than it looks. I know that's far-fetched. No pun intended, since I was just talking about Pokemon. But still. My People just coming on here being gross. Exactly. Trolls are just such miserable human beings that have nothing better to do with their time than to try to hurt somebody that's doing something positive. They hate me because they ain't me. Matter of fact, do I need to sing them the song? I'm just hanging out. Extra time. This is extra innings, whatever you want to call it. Since Jelly's new to the chat, fairly new. I've known you for a few days. Might as well say we're new, still getting to know each other. Where's the song at? Where that though? Some of y'all know what's coming. And it's not one of my song parodies, not yet. Yep, Jelly, I got like 5 or 6 song parodies I created. They're on my YouTube. Here we go, where that? Right here. Like that. That's how I feel about the trolls. Anyway, where'd I leave off on this chat before I went into silhouette mode, not into serenade mode? No, people just coming through here being gross. Said hi. Renee, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let them know, Shadow. You lucky I gotta go to work. So I pull up like an Amazon worker. My dog. And my dog really came through that first night when I cooked on camera, them apple cinnamon muffins. He came through and got like a handful. I gave him like 8 or 9 of them. Him and his wife was eating them. Said how good they were. Those things were banging. Uh, yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. Yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking. Shadow, you're funny. Trey and Moz, have a great day. W stream and food looks amazing. Thank you, Jelly. Appreciate that. You Jelly. Aaron Teagle, what up? How you doing? What's happening? Happy Tuesday. How you doing? I've bought things in the world. What you doing? What you cooking in the kitchen today, buddy? I cooked a breakfast pancake pizza. Haters come in and talking about it like a stomach ache, like it would give diarrhea. It doesn't do that to me. It might do that to them. Weak stomach, but not mine. I got an iron stomach. And it's good. 1000%. Tastes better than a McGriddle. Tongue twister. You're welcome, Shadow. Trey got me digging in the couches, digging in the cupboards just for something to eat. Cold Slayer, you're funny. Aaron Teagle, oh yeah, I hear Happy Taco Tuesday, buddy. Just show me some Taco Bell. Y'all keep talking about Taco Bell. Y'all gonna have me going there later on. I was supposed to be cooking country style steak or hamburger steak, but I might do that instead. So I've been trying to figure out what your PFP is. What the heck was that? Freaking ant. Black ants, y'all. I live under a bunch of oak trees, so I deal with a bunch of ants every year. That's why I don't. One of the many reasons I don't prefer summer and spring is because you got to worry about snakes, ticks, ants, wasps, bees. And I live out here in the country, so we deal with that stuff a lot. And this house is 30 years old, so yeah, I deal with critters and uninvited guests sometimes. Not critters, but more insects, like his big dumb self crawling on the floor. Smash! That's the end of him. That was a black ant crawling on me. And I even took a shower today and put on fresh clothes and everything else. Shut up! I'm trying to figure out what your PFP is. It's so small to really see it, but from what I see, it's really cute. Bro, I was AFK the other day. I push subscribe right now. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate you subbing. Ella, it's a chameleon. That's my PFP. Who's the best match at WrestleMania? It's probably going to be Oba and Brock. And I hope Oba Femi beats Brock Lesnar. 1, 2, 3. Yeruda for the win. Okay, it's really cute. It's on studio. Bet I'm going to do that now. Pokemon Go for the W. Hello, Trey. Amy, what up? How you doing? My sister. Amy, Mama Bear. Minion, what up? See, that's why I started out. I was gonna log off 17 minutes ago. I would have missed all y'all if I'd have done that. Amy, I've run it back since the stream was wild yesterday and you had a black screen. I made that same breakfast pancake pizza today. And it is better than it was yesterday. It's so good. Hi, Mama Bear. Trey, how's it going? Wow. Even watching you at the gym now. You're even watching me at the gym? That's commitment. I appreciate you showing up for me, Minion. Thank you, Minion. Yo, Jelly. Trey, big bro, is that a French press in the background? No, that's my kettle that I use to get my hot water when I make my pour overs every morning. My French press is up here. I don't ever use it though. I don't like a French press. Where that? I don't know where my French press is. I prefer a pour over. I use this thing. That's how I brew my coffee every morning. It's cleaner finish. It tastes better. It doesn't waste as much coffee because it's only one cup at a time. Yeah, I've always loved a pour over. How you doing? What up, Brendan? How you doing? Welcome in. That's a good feeding meal, and it's what the Lord's provided you. Exactly what Amy said. Amy ain't never lied. I did subscribe now. Thank you, Alexander, for subbing. Yes, sir, they was banging. Mont confirming that those apple cinnamon muffins were banging, and they were. Hello, Mont. What's up, Amy? Enjoying the day off? I'm not enjoying my day off because I got to go to work. Yay. I ought to take some of that with me to work. Let them try it. Let them know what I can do in the kitchen other than wash dishes. I'm not off about to leave in an hour. Because wait till they see my hat. Wait till they get a load of money. Because I'm wearing this to work just like I do every day to wash dishes. I wonder why they always hating on me. I wonder why they always hating on me. I ain't did nothing to them but count this money and put my click on. Now my whole team stunting. That's what's up. Yeah. I had that song stuck in my head since yesterday, man. What up, Soda? How you doing? Hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm in here. I was cooking. I was gonna leave 20 minutes ago, but I decided to hang out a little longer because you know how y'all are. I enjoy your company. That's why I hang out as long as I can. Kind of pissed can't do my NXT live tonight. Why not? You gotta work. NXT gonna be off by the time you get off work, mine. Because even if you hop on there an hour and just watch the last hour NXT, that's what I have to do Friday nights on SmackDown. I get off work, get home around 10 o'clock, start my live. Sometimes I watch just the main event on camera. Just an option. Just give you some options out there, bro. While wearing my work clothes, you've seen it before. I walk into the door, turn on the camera. That's what I do. Like Mark Henry would say. Bobby, why you see? That's the problem with the world right now. That person right there, this Bobby. Yeah, that's what's wrong with the world now. One of the many things wrong with the world. And one of the reasons why, for real, I know I say this and keep on stalling out, but 8 minutes I'm gone. I really have to though, because I got to change clothes again and then get my butt down the road, so I'm at work on time. To wash the dishes, wash the dishes. The reason why I keep saying that restaurant I used to work at 16 years ago, that was the song we sung to whoever was on dishes back then. Wash the dishes, wash the dishes, and whoever was on dishes would get ticked off because they didn't want to be back there for one, and for two, it was like it's almost like saying nah 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 nah. That pizza though, that pizza hitting. I'm gonna be eating that same thing for the rest of this week. It'll last about 3 days. I'm just glad it turned out good. I'm glad it's a success. Much success. Much success. Sorry again about yesterday's. technical issues with the live feed fading away and classifying itself as obsolete. I had no idea. I still am shocked that that happened. But at least it didn't happen today. And I was able to and do the same thing today that I did yesterday, so you didn't miss what happened. I'm glad I had spare time to do that for y'all and for myself. 6 minutes, I'm gone. Can I get 3 more likes in 6 minutes? I can like it myself on my iPad. So can I get 2 more likes in 6 minutes? Yeah, WrestleMania is this weekend. It's gonna be a good show. Good show. Jolly good show. Good show, old chap. I'll be live both days of WrestleMania. Me too. The whole time WrestleMania is on TV, I'm gonna be on live on my YouTube. Yes, sir. They think I'm gonna be there Saturday. They got another thing coming. I done told them. 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 And then I told them again. I done told them. I done told them. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell them because I done told them. You know I'm gonna pull up and give you a like and say, hey, I might not be able to stay the whole time, Mom, but you know I'm at least gonna come through and show some support and love for you, bro. Matter of fact, I told you that 8 hour video, you live reacting to the Royal Rumble, stays on repeat in my studio. I don't know why. All right, it's weird. I'll leave your video running 24/7 in the studio, right? Once I stop it just long enough for me to be on my YouTube channel going live on when NXT, like for example, last night when NXT was on or when Raw was on, I tried to watch it in the studio. Wi-Fi kicks off. No Wi-Fi reception at all. Network issues all the way across the board. But overnight and into all the next day, your content running 24/7, no issues. As soon as I go in there and sit down on the desk, about an hour or so go through, network crash. Like I don't know if it's a loose connection or something. I gotta go in there and figure it out. That's why I was having to watch the rest of the show in the living room last night because it crashed again. 4 minutes. Don't forget the like. I need one more like. I would prefer to have one more like. That's my goal every day. Every day I go live, my goal is 20 likes. One like away. There's 4 people watching me. Did all 4 of y'all hit the like button? I'm more than certain you did. But in case you didn't, just confirm. I'm here. Welcome back, Shadow. We're leaving tomorrow to Vegas for WrestleMania. Have fun, Steve. You know how we do. Yeah, you know how we do. That's what we do. That's how we do. That's what it sounds like. Who is your internet provider? Spectrum. And they just came out last month because I had problems. It was lagging real bad. Connectivity issues. They reburied a different line, gave me a new equipment, gave me a new router. I didn't even have. They gave me a new modem, and I didn't even have a router or something. They gave me an extra piece of equipment. It was working fine, and all of a sudden it's adding up again. It's weird. Mont loves Roman Reigns. Yeah, he does. Mont also loves Jey Uso. That's his guy. That was his guy for the longest time still. Exactly. I like knowledge too. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. That's right. He gonna beat CM Punk and become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Jimmy Uso. I like Jimmy too, though. I like the new theme song. Instead of it's just me, Oos, it says it's just us, Oos. I miss the old one because I can relate to that more because it's literally just me in this house all day, every day. So the original jam is going to still be my go-to. 2-minute warning. I got new shirts coming to wear for WrestleMania. Heck yeah, I'm going to recycle mine. I wore my WrestleMania shirt to the doctor today. It's real thin. It's like perfect for summertime because it ain't that thick, heavy material. It's real. The air and the wind can blow through it, cool you off easier. The brother duo, yeah. I remember when they had their face paint when the Usos first came out. You couldn't tell them apart at all. Remember that? Yes, sir, Shadow. I need a shape up, but I'm trying to just caveman it. Make myself look wild as ever. I don't care. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I impress myself by waking up every day and continuing to move forward without my mom. And on that note, that's my time, guys. Me and Trey are the bad boys of YouTube. That's right. Which one of us is Will Smith? Which one of us is Martin Lawrence? Is the next question, though. Like, who's who in that equation? We gotta figure that out. Because neither one of us is tall like Will Smith, you know? Anyway, to my subscribers, even the cup of haters, even them cup of haters who be all weird in the live chat saying them horrible, racist, inappropriate, mean things to me. I appreciate y'all too, because when it's all said and done, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, trolls help me achieve my goals. But for those of you who show up, show out, keep me company, support the channel, and respect everybody, I cannot thank you enough, and I got nothing but love for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video and the others in my YouTube library. Go leave some comments on them. Share them with your friends. And don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. Until next time, guys, God bless you all. Be good and be good at it. Peace.